Hello, hey guys, welcome to GTS live show this Friday. This is Master Grade Jess. I look very fly today because I promised Lexi I was gonna wear this, but she can't see me. She can't see me at all, so that kind of sucks. But still, end of the day, it's Friday. The weekend is coming. We're gonna have a lot of fun building or whatever you guys are doing. We hope that you guys are doing well and keeping safe. We're gonna, like I said, a fun show. It's always a fun show. It's always a special show. But with that said, I have my trusty co-host Sean here. So hey, Sean.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going pretty well, I think.
Uh, yeah, so today we've got an awesome guest and a good friend of all of ours because we're all trapped in the purgatory that is Calgary.
Of course.
But we've got Lexi here, a girl of many talents and many Instagram handles for something she doesn't actually like using.
It's true. What the hell's wrong with her?
It's peer pressure.
The peer. The peer pressure. How are you, Lexi?
Good, how are you guys?
We're doing fine. We're doing fine.
Not bad.
Kind of looking forward to this. This is really awesome. It's really nice to have you back on the show. If you guys haven't seen
Hey,
it,
I'm excited to be back.
yeah, she was on the show. I think season 2, right?
Yeah, season 2 for our Digimon episode talking about the podcast we were trying to make, and that's
Hard.
been on a long-term back burner because life.
Hey, we got hit hard over here in Alberta. All right.
We did.
Okay, there were so many plans that we had with
So many
involving the
plans.
community of the CGC, right? With Derek, Alina, Sean, my wife, everybody. And then all of a sudden, the government was like, "Hey guys, so like you guys can't see each other anymore." Like, okay, well, thank you. Then depression kicks in, right?
Yep.
Start looking at out your window, the second floor, thinking that might be nice to just jump out of it. You know, kind of just to have something fun going on in your life. But speaking of which, Lexi, how have you been doing in this whole time with the whole quarantine and stuff? How you been doing?
Yeah, do you know what? It is a challenge. It's funny, you think like, oh, I have more time because as you guys know, I basically
Oh,
Uh-oh.
okay. So she will be back soon. These are the little hiccups that we have.
Yep.
You guys get to see her face right there. It's right there. She's a very pretty woman. But yeah, Sean. So how was your day, dude?
You know, it was work. Tires, lots of tires. And all my mechanics were at the shop today, so I was in my own personal hell.
Own personal
But,
health.
yep. But beyond that, honestly, it was just another day.
Okay, cool. Well, it's just another day, but now we're here with Lexi, her frozen image. Maybe you want to text her while I go over the social media with everybody.
Will do.
So, hey guys, so if you guys haven't followed us on Facebook, please do. It's Facebook at GTS Base. On Instagram, we have the Gunpla Talk Show. So Instagram is our main area where we will be posting anything that has to do with updates, who's going to be on the show, like if we have any questions for you guys or anything new going on, it's always Instagram or Discord. So our Discord will be linked on our YouTube, or you can even click, I think we have a link on the Twitch. Maybe we don't, I don't know. But if not, we'll put it up sometime else. But if you guys haven't clicked the follow button on Twitch, please do so we can keep doing this. We know that you guys are liking it. We're 18 people away from 100 followers. So it'd be really awesome if you guys could help us reach that. We also have our YouTube channel, which is at Gunpla Talk Show. And you guys can subscribe. We're actually 49 subscribers away from 1,500 subscribers on our YouTube. So please go over there and check it out. Real quick, as you guys can see at the bottom part of the screen while Sean is trying to figure things out, we have... This episode is sponsored by Gundam Hangar. I do want to remind you that this is a Canadian only code. I'm sorry, but we are a Canadian organization. But if you guys want to buy anything from Gundam Hangar, which you should because they have awesome P Bandai stuff, rare kits, limited kits, you guys can use the code right there, GTS Fun 10 off for 10% off on your next purchase. This code will be live for another 6 hours, and you guys will be able to use it if you want to. And then the next code will come out in 2 weeks' time during our What's Up Discord episode. But with that said, we're gonna keep going on. We want to remind you guys that we also have a Patreon that you guys can, follow if you or support us if you like what we do. You don't have to, but if you want to, it'd be really nice. You can get look at exclusive look at upcoming content, a chance to win kits with our tier system. So we have a tier system. Depending on how many patrons we have, at the end of the year, we're going to do a raffle, which consists of either kits and tools and all of that stuff. And every time we reach a certain milestone, the price gets better. So please go over there if you guys can. We're trying to do our best to give you the best content. So yeah, with that said,
You're almost
there
back.
she is.
There you are.
There
Sorry,
she is.
guys. Apparently my internet stopped working.
It's
Oh,
okay.
that's good.
It's fine.
I don't know.
There's the kind of fun we want, right? We want just random things happening to keep the day exciting.
Peak excitement right there. Shitty internet.
So to go with what we were talking about, I was telling you that I wanted to jump out a window, and then I asked you how you were doing with the quarantine, and you were like, "It's fun," and then you cut off forever.
Really?
Yeah.
Oops, I'm sorry. I don't know how much swearing I can do. I apologize.
Oh, you can swear. You can swear as
okay.
much as you want on this one. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, this week you're fine.
Okay, sweet. I was just saying, like, I'm literally at the point where, like, it's hard to, like, do stuff properly anymore. Like, even things I want to do and love doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just kind of like I have time, but I just want to sit on the couch. like I just want to watch TikTok for 4 hours. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, that's like, so it's something that I'm definitely struggling with, just to get myself motivated again and get inspired. And I get it.
Yeah.
Right. And that's kind of the challenge. As you guys know, I've been starting things and then being like,
Do I really want to keep going?
15. Yeah, I have like 15 projects on the go that I'll pick up like for a little bit, but I'm gonna do a video of my work in progresses actually for TikTok because it's ridic. It's ridic.
Wow. I think it's really nice that you actually touch upon that, which is the motivation factor. I know a lot of people, including me, including Sean at one point, we just didn't have any motivation at all when it came to all of this. And January was specifically, was very hard on all of us. But even coming back on the show for season 3, it kind of talking about Gunpla and hanging out revives that little spark and flame of hanging out and all of that stuff and wanting to work on kits, because what keeps me going is the community. To be honest, that's what keeps me going. So it's nice.
No, that's a really good point. And not having that, it has been a little bit of a struggle, I think, too. Even though Instagram is amazing and I love talking to everybody on there, it doesn't hold me as accountable as actually having you guys yell at me.
People talk to you? Man, all I get is radio silence on Instagram.
I feel like people are pretty vocal. I think that's what got me I think I talked about this last time I was on, though. Like, the immediate response and the people who are literally just so excited to talk about Gunpla was one of the things that I was like, this is amazing. Nobody said okay, this has changed, but nobody's saying anything weird. Like, everybody's just genuinely so excited to talk about Gunpla that it's kind of amazing. Like, it's a almost so pure and good.
Yeah, the Instagram community is top notch. There are instances with drama going on in the community that I'm just like, I'm gonna back away a little bit over here and just keep talking about Gunpla. And I've met some awesome people. I mean, if it wasn't for Instagram, I wouldn't have met Justin, Studio G, and all those, Ryan Lau, everybody. Just Instagram is such a cool place. And sometimes I get random messages from people asking me if I've done this, if have you looked at this model. So it's really something. It's really something else. The whole social media aspect. Speaking of social media, I want to say hi to Han, Gampura, and Freddie. What's wrong? Freddie, say hi to Vandril for us, please. Hope that she's well. This is Freddie.
Hope she's feeling better.
This is Freddie was wrong, right?
Yeah.
This is Freddie, the one with the fear stuff. We should have him on the show one day.
Yeah, Horrorpla.
We're gonna get you on the show one day, Freddie. I hope you say yes. But with that said,
so good.
I want to tell you guys real quick that we have the What's Up Discord, which will be on the 17th. So the first one, which was 2 days ago, was a hit. It really was a hit. A lot of people were there trying to see their works and just talking and helping us out. So remember that the next one is on the 17th of March. We will be having Sia back here again, hopefully, maybe, in case maybe she's busy or something. And we have a surprise guest for the 17th also, which I can't necessarily say who it is yet, but you guys will know soon enough. But with that said, we have upcoming reviews. I'm gonna let Sean talk here because I'm just I'm just gonna stop talking.
Sounds good. I'll take over on this one.
Yeah.
So our upcoming reviews for March and April are the entry grade RX-78, which Sia will be handling. the figurized Labo Asuna. No, Asuka.
Asuka, yeah.
Asuka. I'm getting my shows mixed up. Which Jess will be building, and probably, I mean, we'll have to censor some stuff, I'm sure.
Not at all. What? Look, I'm completely against the sexualization of them, of the Ava girls. Right? They're like underage and stuff, dude. I just want one so I can have it there. All right.
Yeah. And then of course I'm gonna be reviewing the sexiest kid out of them all, the figurized standard Machine Dramon.
Nice.
Yes, so hot.
Right?
Yeah, we should make Lexi build that one, the machine remote.
I can't take that away from him.
Take it away from me.
Actually, have you guys done the War Greymon? I haven't built that one yet.
Yeah, I've
It's
built
hanging
it.
around. I haven't touched it yet. It's sitting down there haunting me.
Go for it, dude. It's a cool kit.
It is.
Yeah, super cool kit.
Freddy was wrong says, thought that was the new Mecha Godzilla.
I mean,
I don't know if he's trying to pull your leg.
yeah, I'm not sure if he's trying to mess with us or not, but I mean,
Think he
it
might
would
be.
work for it would work for a good Mechagodzilla design. Not gonna lie.
A little bit, yeah. No, but seriously. Oh, and we also have other things coming up in reviews for this month of March that I can't really mention yet. They have to do with our sponsor of today's show, which is Gundam Hangar. So it is some. They are limited items that we will be getting, and we will be. I will, in this case, I'll be taking the helm on those reviews. So just stick around for that. They do have to do with a certain Barbatos. But with that said, we're going to go on. And we're going to start off. What's up?
Problems?
What's up?
Hello?
Hello? Yeah, we can hear you.
Did we lose you?
Can she not hear us all of a sudden?
I think she lost us.
We can see her moving and saying hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can hear. Oh, look, she's like we're gonna see her figure it out. Hello. Hello.
This all worked completely fine yesterday.
This is all fine, and literally before the show even started, we were fine.
After a little bit of
Finicking.
fiddling, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. Let's see. We're gonna wait, guys. But let's just say hi. Magic Mike is here. Also, Gunpla Ghost is also here. I hope that you guys are doing well. Brigader Bacon says the new Machindramon looks like it's going to be amazing. That's what I've heard.
That's the hope. At the very least, it's going to be big.
Yep. Okay, so Lexi, it looks like you're muting yourself. I don't know if you can hear us, but you're muting yourself. It shows that the microphone is turned off on your little camera feed. This is awesome. This is so let's.
It's the joy of doing it live.
Yeah, it's awesome. Brigader says you get to just remove this and post. Maybe.
What post?
I mean, I definitely could. But I don't know if I will. Because it kind of gives it that flavor.
Yeah.
But this is the part where Lexi would say that she got her Gundam Astray frame. It's the most recent picture, I think, on her Instagram, if not one of the most recent ones.
Can you guys hear me?
Now we can hear you. Hello.
Oh, I can't hear you guys anymore.
Oh.
Wait, you can't? At all?
Shh. Okay. Hold on a sec.
All right, guys, we're going to try to figure it out.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Okay, what the fuck? Oops, sorry.
You can say that. It's okay. You can say that.
Okay, sorry. It was like echoing a bunch, so I could only hear like little nips. But this will do. This will.
All right.
So you can hear us now?
Oops. Okay. Yeah. I'm like, do I have to go downstairs where the internet doesn't blow? We'll see.
Maybe. Let me see. So wait, now everything's okay?
It's all good.
All right, cool. So Han says that the stream died. No, we're still live. Everything's fine on our end. Something just went wrong on the other end. But anyway, I'm gonna let Sean take over this right here, and I'm gonna stay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Introducing our guest, the woman of many names and many profiles.
Master of disguise.
Yeah. This is Lexi and her red frame that she just got. Wasn't that your Valentine's Day post or something?
Yes, that was my Valentine's Day present. How do I watch the slideshow? Do I have to be on TikTok or not on TikTok? Fuck.
No, go into here. I'll send you the link to. Well, go into that folder that we had, and you'll see the presentation.
Okay, sick. Done and done.
Just don't crash your
sorry.
computer.
Folder. And then there's slideshow. Okay, sweet, yeah. Because apparently my internet sucks. Sorry, guys.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Okay, rad. Yeah, okay, here we go. Am I looking at,
So we're on the slide
Where am I
introducing you.
Yes, we're on slide
Okay,
number whatever it is. I think
6.
Sean can see- Yeah.
6.
well, you guys just tell me what's happening. I'm gonna go with it. Oh, here we go. I figured it out.
There
Maybe.
we go.
No, yep.
There we go.
Is it just Lexi? Is it just Lexi?
It just says Lexi,
Yeah, that slide that we're on right now.
and it also has a picture of you holding your stray frame
Yep.
box.
Okay, well, I know that picture, so...
I was in that picture.
Yeah, do you know what? That was my Valentine's Day present. And hilariously, the first, like, kind of what got me into Gunpla to begin with, in, like, the second round, I guess, since I was a teenager, was, I, like, begged Dad to get me the Gundam Wing anniversary DVD pack that had all the art books and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
that, after rewatching Gundam Wing twice, I was like, I think I gotta build Gunpla.
Yeah.
And that was so I feel like Valentine's Day is my Gunpla-versary.
Oh.
It's not Valentine's Day. Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. So I have not touched that kit. I opened it a little and I was like, whoa.
So
Holy
too many
shit.
runners.
And yet you're
Yeah, like
still
this-
gonna finish it before Derek.
Yeah, Derek.
Dude, that's when I start tomorrow.
The funny.
I'm like super pumped about it, but it's intimidating because, especially maybe because I'm a big customizer, it's like so beautiful that I'm scared. It scares. It like how long it took me to customize a master grade because I was like, it's $50. This
Legit.
$300.
Legit. It was like pulling teeth to get her to jump up to an MG.
Yeah, you were just working
Yeah,
with
I was like,
HGs, right?
I was, because I was like, this is $20 or $30 if I fuck it up. It's all good. But now that I've done MGs, I'm like, oh, the space. But I'm still a little bit hesitant, and because I've already fucked one up.
A
It's in
master
the
grade?
slide. Yeah.
Oh God. Well, I mean, I think it's daunting because a perfect grade. I mean, it's big. I'm looking at the red straight because my wife built it, and that's her favorite one, the one that you have there. And it's just like, especially you who likes to customize. You look at it, and it's like such a big canvas. So it's like, oh, I went from HG to master grade. Now, boom, you have like this big thing to work on. So
Yeah. So we'll see.
we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with
The
that.
sword's like the size of my arm. It's humongous.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you are tiny. We have heard. You are pretty tiny, so those swords
I'm
are.
solid 5'3".
It's okay. But speaking of Gunpla and shenanigans and all that stuff, we have your Gunpla shenanigans here. Some of your wing kits. What do you like wing so much? Why do you like wing so much? I need to know.
Uh-oh.
Do you know what? I think it has value to the wing kits. I have like and you guys kind of know this. I have like an obsession with like gods and like iconography and things like that. So the wings and the sort of devil and the angel and all that kind of stuff. I've always loved the kind of lore behind that, and that's what kind of, obviously, if you follow me, that's kind of what's been inspiring my work and what's going to inspire some pieces I'm working on, like the Death Scythe I'm doing with the Peter Paul Rubens painting.
Yeah.
Well,
so
we'll
I
be
think
getting to.
Yeah. I'm perfecting it right now. I have worked on that one a little bit. I'm about to start on the border, but I'm a little bit still trying to wrap my head around it before again I fuck it up. But that was a lot of trial and error actually to get that one going, and I'm glad everybody liked it. But yeah, that's where my wing love comes from, actually, for sure. It's a large part nostalgia. And honestly, like, I think you gotta admit, those are some pretty sharp kits, whether you like Gundam Wing or not. Because I don't think objectively it's the best. But
there's a lot of things wrong with the series.
Like, I obviously have a hardcore nostalgia goggles for it. But yeah, the kits are pretty sharp. They're super slick. They're not like anything else really either. I think that's quick. And great surface areas, you guys.
I'm still just waiting to get myself a high grade Ares. I want that stupid flying mobile suit with the pilot goggles and
Yeah, totally. They need to make all the grunt suits. They were so rad. What's the underwater one was hilarious.
all the Cancer and the Pisces.
Maybe? Yeah, totally. Yeah, I would love those.
The reason I ask about the wing is because of the most recent. Well, for one, this year is like the year of wing for Bandai, so they're reissuing lot of the high grades and bringing out new things. Like, I think we have the wing, the RG wing coming out like in August or whatever or something like that.
Yeah, sometime this later this year. Yeah.
Yeah, and so even with the latest, release of the Wing Gundam Verka, is that something that you'd like to get your hands on?
Like, for me, again, because I'm such a customizer, the like fancier, more expensive kits don't necessarily appeal to me as much. Or like the ones that have 1,500 stickers, because I'm not going to use the 1,500 stickers. Chances are. But as a Wing fan, yeah, like, I own the real grades that are out already for Wing Zero. I would love another fucking Death Scythe, because that kit is awful. I would never recommend that to my worst enemy. But I love Death Scythe so much. Edgelord Town over here. But like, that kit fucking sucks. It's old. It needs an upgrade.
Yeah.
Like, I hate it, but I love it.
It's a hate and love relationship. It happens.
But yeah. Let's see if I can get a good enough deal on it and stuff like that, for sure. But it's not like super high on my priority list. I know everyone was pissed about it too, but.
Well, everybody, I think more than anything, it's like people were mad that Bandai was like, you know what, we got another Verka coming up. You know what it is? It's a Wing Zero. Boom, there you go. Same thing with the Master Grade Extreme, but at least, look, even with the Master Grade Extreme, the Unicorn, they added another gimmick, which is like the lighting effects and like the glowy stuff and whatever. Yeah. But the Wing Gundam Verka,
dude bro shit.
Yeah, it's.
I don't need my it to light up. Those aren't things that like I personally look for in a kit, for sure. But it's hype, and I'd love to see it in real life. But
yeah, I mean,
not so much of my jam.
Yeah, even the Wing Gundam Verka I feel is a little lackluster, on my opinion. The person, so everybody on the audience knows that the person who helmed the review for that was Derek, right? Derek was the one who reviewed it. He's the one who built it. He loves that kit. When I have it in the house right now, it's actually in a box because I'm giving it to Kevin. To me, it's just a kit. You know, it's a meh. It's like, oh, it's just because I have the original Master Grade. The only thing they added was just a bunch of detail, and that's it. You know, it doesn't. To me, it wasn't an amazing thing, and even wing kits themselves, I'm not really a fond of.
Because they're fucking old.
Yeah, they're just.
Where's that?
That MG Wing Zero is also a nightmare. It's a nightmare. I lost half the little wing things, as you'll note if you look at mine.
Yeah, it's literally missing the wing. Yeah. They're
so dated and so so I hope, like, I'm a little bummed that the Verka didn't update it a little bit more, but.
But speaking of wing, we also have a heavy arms here, right? So these are all the ones with the gold, and I remember you mentioning on your show when you were here last season, the divinity, right? The gold and all that stuff that you work with. But can you talk to us a little bit about the tarot card one? Freddie mentioned a little bit about that on the chat. He said, let me look for it. One of the few that finished the tarot builds. Mine is still in a work in progress box. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
I was so, you guys, I was so excited about that project. I was shaking. I remember seeing the sign up and I was like, holy shit, this is like, I was immediately so inspired by that idea. I would do the whole, like all 12 or whatever of them. I totally would. I'd
Yeah.
love to do the hangman. It's always been in the back of my mind and something I've been thinking about.
Yeah.
I've always, again, like I always like, I feel like I'm making myself sound way edgier than I actually am, but I've always had like an interest in tarot cards. I have that actual deck that we were working on. Fuck no, I can't read them or anything, but the visual, and I like the idea behind it, and the kind of storytelling, I guess, elements of that kind of stuff. So that's why I got so excited about it, and then it also gave me the opportunity to try something a little bit more graphic and a little bit more like this, a little bit cell shaded, because I wanted to take kind of that image, which has been overdone and has been done so perfectly that I don't think that's somewhere I want to explore really a ton, but it is something that it gave me a good opportunity to kind of play with that idea. But honestly, I was so excited. I could barely think about anything at work that day.
Wow.
And the same thing happened with my Wing Zero. I got so excited that I wanted to get up in the middle of the night and start working on it. And I need that fire back, you guys.
The passion.
Right?
Passion.
That passion for, like, I've always been a creative person, but then I get like hyper focused on these crazy things, and then I'm gluing like hundreds of sequins onto things. But
Yeah.
I thought that was the coolest idea. I really hope everybody does finish theirs, because how fun would it be to have those? Yeah, one day.
Yeah, it'd be sick.
Whenever you feel inspired.
Any group build is always fun. But speaking of
They're always interesting, yeah.
Which one did Freddie get? Because I want
Freddie-
to see it.
Freddie, which one did you get, man? Please let us know. But speaking of Freddie and the chat, I want to say a quick shout out to my mom, who's saying hello from Mexico. Hello, Mom. Love you. We also we have Noble Mecca, aka Kid Chaos. He's asking you, how did you make that chair, Lexi? All right, so we're asking Lexi's frozen image again. I don't know how she made the chair. Freddie says he got the tower. All the scary, gory ones were taken. Ah, that sucks. Let's read a little bit of the chat. Oh wait, there she is.
Oh, I think we got her back.
Lexi, are you back? There she is. She's
Yep.
back.
Sorry, my internet blows.
It's okay. Look, don't worry. On Wednesday, when we were with Sia, we were, like I told you yesterday, we would talk to her and we had to wait 20 seconds for her to reply.
We really did.
So it's okay.
Shit. I mean, I'll go downstairs while we're chatting and have a good internet for
Oh,
everybody.
we're getting a tour. All right, guys. Hold on
You
to your
guys are getting a
seatbelts.
tour. Oh.
That is a wall of a beautiful art.
Yeah. Okay.
Are we gonna get to
Good.
see that and his beautiful face?
Oh, I don't know if he's home,
Oh.
but he will come home. He'll come home. All his fucking Lego. Oops, I'm sorry. I can't stop swearing.
You can swear. It's okay. It's fine.
All right, friends. We're going for a walk.
We're going for a walk.
Ooh.
We're going on an adventure.
Ooh,
Oh my god, it's so dark. It's so creepy, dude. I'm scared.
This is how I die.
You start hearing from the back.
No, it's not even a serial killer. She just falls down the stairs.
Yeah, like... No Jason here, just Alexis.
It's me, your boy, Jason.
Oh god.
All right.
Okay.
We're downstairs.
We're downstairs. Oh, you guys, here's the work in progresses.
Wait, don't you work in your kitchen? No, wait. Where do you work?
This is
She
my
sure
kitchen.
does.
Yeah.
Yes, I
And
remember.
there's a bunch of kids.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so she's downstairs, guys, now. So now we'll ask the questions that we were asking. So real quick,
Yeah, they...
Freddie says he got the tower. All the scary and gory ones were taken.
Oh, the tower's good though. You can make that pretty scary and gory.
He'll find a way. He always does.
Oh yeah,
Have them jumping off.
life
Fire.
finds a way.
Oh.
I think I need to bribe whoever got the hanged man. I want it so bad.
You wanted to bribe? And our boy Noble Mecha, he wants to know how you made the chair for the tarot card build.
Oh, actually, Greg. Oh, that was fucking upstairs too. I should. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's
It's cardboard actually. I literally cut out just literally cardboard little squares and measured it all out for him. I had a few like rough drafts and was checking to make sure he could sit on it and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then it's literally cardboard and glue gun. And then I put I had this like kind of cool lace like metal lace kind of stuff, and that's how I did all the details on it, and then I spray painted it.
Nice. How about the skulls that you have on the sides?
The skulls I made out of Sculpey.
Wow. A woman of many talents. So Sean, what were you saying, man?
I completely lost track of what I was thinking anyway. So go. I'm cool.
It's okay. We'll blame Lexi for that. So Brigader says, it's me, your boy Cthulhu. Gunpla Go says, Cribs GTS edition. And Han says, this is hilarious. So this is very nice. Droncy B wants to know, do you make your own gold flower decals? Because they look pretty sick.
I did. Depending on what kit you're talking about, but for heavy arms, I did my own flower decals. I'm trying to think of what else I've used. But yeah, depending on the kit, 90% of the time I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Is it
It's usually Sculpey.
Isn't it the decals you use like nail decals too?
Oh yeah, so like the ones on the Wing Zero are nail. You guys should see the stuff I use for nails on Gundams. I have nail sanders. I have nail decals, nail glue.
Nails.
I don't even have nails, you guys. This is why I don't do videos. Because I'm a nail fighter, but the amount of things that I use that are like literally, or like makeup sequins, because as I don't know if everybody knows, but my day job, I'm a makeup artist. So that's my fucking cat, you guys. He's headbutting his food thing until something comes out.
Oh my god, we can see it. He's actually doing that.
He's on a diet and he's mad.
Fuck. It's okay. I have my own retarded daughter here in the house too. That's okay.
Squirrels. We have squirrels.
And squirrels in the walls that we need to get rid of.
Yep.
To exterminate them.
Yep.
But I think we spend time on the wing now. Let's move forward. Oh, speaking of your favorite kit, that site right here, Crossbone, and we have the chicken Gundam.
Space chicken.
So.
I left my phone upstairs, so I don't even know what you guys are looking at, but I know.
Oh. Okay.
I'm the worst. I suck. I'm sorry. Who invited me here?
Sean, goddamn it.
Sean, you should have known better.
This is your fault. What do you, is this the master grade real grade or is this the real grade crossbone?
That's a high grade crossbone.
None of the above. Okay.
None of the above. That's a high grade. It is wee too.
They're tiny as hell. Have you built your RG? I know you bought an RG. Have you built it?
I have not built the RG crossbone.
You're slowly turning into Derek.
Did you guys see my backlog video?
Yeah, it's a little too many. Yeah, turn into Derek there.
I gotta build.
Speaking of Derek, I think somebody mentioned. I think it was Ghost who said we miss him. We do miss Derek on the show.
We sure do.
We really do.
I miss Derek in real life.
That too.
That
too.
I got to see him on Tuesday at the restaurant, which was nice.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, cool guy. But for the meantime, we can hear your cat just banging the fuck out of that thing right now.
I feel like I have to feed him to shut him up, but that's what he wants.
It's okay. It makes like, you know, the lighting that you have right there in your kitchen and then the sounds in the background of the cat headbutting makes it a creepy vibe, you know, so it's good. We like it.
Good.
It's
I'm gonna pick him up.
You just hear like her scream real quick.
Yeah.
There, my fat son's joining us.
The sound. He's like, let me go, human. Uh,
He likes it.
so following the theme of divinity, that site definitely has that going on, right? I think you mentioned this
Yeah.
before. Yeah.
The current one I'm working on.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I have that too, right behind me somewhere. What I'm up to right now is I've just been going in and like perfecting the painting.
Oh, dude, that is sick.
Yeah, I'm really happy with this one. That's why I'm scared to move forward.
I've peaked.
Yeah.
And it's so awesome. It had such a good response, and which made me really happy because it's so simple and just I think there's a lot of rules in Gunpla that sort of got caught up in, like, oh, I have to use this kind of paint and I have to do these things. So it was nice, like, to kind of break away from that again. And I think that's where a lot of my like creative block was coming from, is trying to do things like everybody else does them.
Yeah.
And then realizing like that's not really what I'm good at, I guess.
Huh.
Yeah, just it kind of caused a creative thing where I was like, oh my god, I have to do it like this because that's how everybody does it, and that's what a good Gundam looks like.
Yeah.
Right?
I prefer the weird and wonderful, and so I'm always happy to see the random craziness that comes out of your mind.
Yeah, and I feel like now, yeah, I've kind of gotten over that, thank goodness. And there's so many other people that are doing amazing things out there too. So,
That's
yeah.
You know, the thing I feel, and I think I mentioned this before because I've even got caught in it, is I'm glad, like I said, that you mentioned the fact that you got caught into the rules, right? And a lot of times we all get caught into them. We kind of figure that this is how things are done. People have been doing this for a long time. They do it better than I do, or and so I have to follow this to the dot. It's not true. If you want to do something where you want to paint with acrylic all the time and you want to use hand brushing and you want to do this and that and use this, Gunpla is freedom, right? And you should be able to do whatever you want. Even my wife, I stopped working on my Jesta. I put him away in my box. I'm not gonna work on him, despite Jesta being better than the Jegan. But we'll talk about that some other time. But yeah, it's just that do whatever you want, and as long as you enjoy it. Because whenever I look at your stuff, Lexi, I don't see somebody making things so it's like, oh, look at me, I'm really awesome at what I do. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. It's more of, hey, look, I thought of this super fun thing, and then I executed it pretty well, I think. Check it out. Do you like it? And I think that's mainly what you're about, and you can see it even with your personality and the way that you present yourself.
Oh, thank you.
So
I appreciate that.
I don't know what Sean thinks, because
Well, I was just going to say, it kind of goes back to when we were chatting with Scott a few weeks back, and he's like, yeah, my final GBWC entry was I basically strapped a bunch of parts to a dinosaur and put it in. I'm like, yes.
Sounds hype. I know, I think I just want to be trying something new all the time. That's all. I like it, which is maybe bad. I should probably perfect something, but I think I just always want to be trying something new. And
I think,
yeah.
I don't know. I think maybe what you should do is start calling the Sandrock Gundam the chicken Gundam, because it looks like a chicken. I've said this so many times, but it really does. But I love and that's a high grade, right?
Yep.
I'm in right mind to just give you my high grade Sandrock, as much as I love him, and just be like, do something to him. Do something to him.
Sandrock's good for custom. It has so many flat edges and stuff. That's actually, I have lots of ideas for Sandrocks.
Yeah.
And I just remembered, I still got to drop off your white elephant, your heavy arms.
Heavy arms. Heavy arms. I'm so excited. Seriously, Sean, you're the best.
I try.
I was not expecting that hype of a white elephant situation. I was like, as long as I don't have it, I'm happy.
It could have been worse. You could have been me the first time I picked a number on the fucking white elephant. I literally picked the last number, I think, right?
Something like that, yeah.
And the only fucking unicorn kit that existed in the pile, I got it. And people know I hate the unicorn. So...
Yeah, so he got a unicorn base and the narrative C-packs.
Yeah.
Oh.
But thankfully somebody traded with me and I was able to get the HCRX78 to the Origin.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, all right, it's a pretty good trade. But yeah, it's sitting right there. Your things are sitting right there in the closet. So you can start building your heavy arms. But with that said, I see people are talking about what they like to do. So for example, Noble says, I have reached the phase where I want to slap LEDs and extra guns onto my kit, and I love it. So he's basically going the Derek route.
That sounds familiar. I love it. More.
Yeah, and so people are talking about LEDs and all of that stuff. So, but I feel like yours is a very artistic. And did you go to art school?
I did. Yeah.
Okay. I can see. Yeah. I can see some similarities with Sia, doing crazy things with the little dazzling gems that she's doing on her mega-sized unicorn because she's, of course, crazy. So we'll see what happens.
I love artistic insanity.
Absolutely.
But artistic insanity, let's talk about the artistic insanity on this Dynamis. So what was the idea? What did you do? This is a master grade, of course, one of the best master grades. What was the idea? What were you going for? Van Gogh or something here?
God, what the hell was I thinking when I did that one? Do you know what? This sort of came out of shit I had laying around the house, kind of like the Sandrock did, where I'd purchased these like pearly, they're basically water decals, but for nails. Or like they're marketed towards nails. What the fuck? Yeah. Means it's cheaper. Yeah. And I was like, what do I do with these? Like they're just really cool, and I really had no idea. And I actually had like a lot of different ideas for Dynamis. I thought it'd be kind of funny to do like a cowboy kind of thing because he has the holsters. I was also thinking about, and actually this is where my idea for putting a painting on a Gundam also came from because Dynamis is so good, so much surface area. But then I had these kind of green decals, so I played around with it a little bit, and yeah, I kind of like a cool marbly effect. So I was thinking about, like stone. I guess. Yeah. And then like this was like fucking hip a couple years ago when everybody was into like marbling and like gold like geometric lines. Yeah. And it was like a big thing in like interior design and stuff. So I guess I was sort of thinking along that route, and then I just kind of went with it. I'm actually probably gonna redo some things on that guy. I was just so fucking sick of looking at it. But I'll go back to him. I'll go back to him. And actually, that one had a great response. Like people were like, "Would you sell that to me?" and stuff like that. But like, no, it's not perfect yet. You can't have it. Like when I feel like it's good, maybe somebody can have it.
I don't think I could ever sell my kits. Like if I ever got to a point where somebody was like, "Hey, I'll buy something off of you," I don't think I could. For me, for example, it's more of giving away.
Like, yeah, I even told that particular person, I was like, if I ever feel like it's done, you can have it.
Yeah, like, I don't need you to pay me for it. Like, I know people do it, and I'm not shitting on people who do it. Of course, you want to get paid for your hard work if that's what you're into, right? When it comes to customizing. But, I already have people in a list of kits that I'm customizing and that I'm going to customize that I will send out to them, right? Because, like we were talking about the community, even just going back to that, the community is so awesome. The community is so nice. But real quick about the community. So Gunpla Ghost is like a fan of yours, and he says, looks like it weighs a lot. It looks like your Dynamis weighs. Like you can see the density.
That's actually the biggest compliment, actually, because that's totally what I kind of wanted. So I really appreciate that. It makes me feel better about it, actually.
There you go.
Thank you.
And by the way, is this the master grade that you messed up, or is this one of them?
It's a is it Justice or is it
Yeah, it's that one, right? Is it the red one?
Yeah.
So what happened?
It's not Justice, it's the other one. Do you know what? It's just not. I think it's one I need to step away from for like a year. And then I'll come back and reassess how it looked. I had a plan, but I didn't plan it well enough. I was too impatient. So the paint on it's a little bit too thick. I like visually how it looks in photographs, but my concept didn't quite work out. So we'll see what happens, if I can fix it or if I try and get all that fucking paint off. But and try that idea again. I really do want to do something kind of 3D or kind of like cyber futuristic kind of thing, but I need to really, really, really plan it, and that's not my strong suit. I do like how it looks in pictures, though. It just, you guys don't want to see it in real life.
No, now that you say that, you need to show it to us in real life. All right, it needs to happen. Because in the picture, I like the contrast between the blue hue and the red. It does make it.
Yeah, and that's actually the second time I tried that. I did it on a high grade Wing Zero as well, that I was kind of playing with, and again, I did the paint way too thick, and because I kept changing my mind, and yeah, one day I'll come back to that. It might even be fine. I just need to not look at it for a long time.
That's a thing. Good.
Yeah.
That's,
It's such a thing. Ugh.
just put it away. Sometimes it can be a lot to just look at it. Like sometimes you feel pressured. I think that's why like I put the jest away too. It's that pressure you feel, and you're like, I need to. I just don't have. I can't look at you anymore. As much as I love you, I just can't.
Yeah,
You know,
totally.
How about you, Sean? Have you ever had that happen to you?
Yeah, my Zagok.
Oh, right, yeah, Sagog, yeah. Soon though.
Yeah, I gotta buy a new one because I'm completely starting over. I'm wanting to order in a bunch of SMS paint for it because I'm really digging the product. Plus, I kind of came up with an idea for the visor that Scott pretty much just said, "Yeah, it works that way." I'm like, "Yes."
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, and I mean, I gotta order in LEDs and I gotta do that sort of stuff. But yeah, once the money is available, that's the plan is to hopefully get the Zagok. Yeah. Well, I mean, I just need a couple more weeks, and hopefully my finances will be stable, and I can actually set aside money for stuff. But yeah, no, I really want to try and get. Right? I do really want to try and get the Zagok done this year. That's my one goal for this year.
Yeah.
Is to get the Zagok done.
Oh, it'll happen, man. I can see it
That's a
happening.
nice, reasonable goal.
I'm gonna start an OnlyFans fund just for you. I'm gonna start posting the pictures that people want so they can give you more money. I'm just gonna buy you your Zagok.
It's just a bunch of pictures of War Greymon because that's about the only good thing I've done so far.
Yeah, just,
Aw, stop. I think you're putting too much pressure on yourself.
true.
Yeah, I mean the E3 looked pretty good too.
Yeah. Gunpla Ghost, who was able to hit the nail on the head with the way that your Dynamis looks, says that you tend to focus on the bad and not see the kid as a whole. Coming back to it will bring that back. So.
Yeah, no, it's true. That's very true. I think it's like anything. I think when we look at it too much, like even when I'm doing makeup, sometimes I have to step back from the person's face and be like, okay, no, this is fine. Everything is fine. But
Sometimes it just comes together.
Yeah.
yeah, totally. And a lot of the time, actually.
Yeah.
You just keep going.
What the fuck am I doing? And then like you're almost done. You're like, okay, so this is where it was going. I'm not crazy. Did something good.
Yeah, totally.
But speaking of good and everything, I love your reindeer. This is the reindeer build.
The Moose Gundam.
The Moose Gundam, yeah.
That's also, I'd say, like 90% done. Nothing's ever done for me. I feel like I'll always come back and add things and change my mind about things and stuff. But that was my first kit bash.
Yeah.
And there's I think 3 different kits in that baby. So it wasn't cheap.
Yeah.
I said it the last time that we saw this, which was on season 2. And I'll say it again. That movie with the forest or whatever it's called.
A Princess Mononoke. Right?
No. It's the scary one.
The Ritual.
The Ritual. There it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That monster at the end, which is one of the coolest monsters ever.
Yeah.
Just comes out and it's like the spirit of the forest or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
This is what it reminds me of the whole time. And it's just like you did a fine job. So what kits are inside of here?
Oh, what kits are inside of there? It is oh my god, the Kamaris Trooper.
Uh-huh.
Never mind. Like there's one thing looks like a horse now. I'm furious. But it's SD Banshee. Is the only thing I took was the horns because they're big and awesome.
Yeah.
And then is it Avalanche or
Axia?
something like? No. It's purple and sparkly.
Oh, the glacier? No.
Glacier.
Glacier?
I think yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's what it is. Which I just had hanging around, but which is really funny. I think I just bought it because it's purple and sparkly. So that's what that baby is, for the most part. Yeah, he's pretty handsome. I feel like that one sat on the coffee table for a long time while I worked it out in my mind what the fuck I was doing. But
Came out pretty sick.
I'm sorry, I can't
Yeah.
stop swearing.
Looks pretty nice. Looks pretty nice. Maybe you know what I think I gotta do is I have to pressure Sean, Alina, and Derek to do a group build for Calgary again, and that way we can just push it. I need something to push me.
Yeah,
And, yeah, once we the real issue is, do we do it when we're still in pseudo lockdown, or do we wait until we can actually come together and do it? That's the question, I think.
But I'm dying.
you know what I found?
I hear you.
When that reindeer one was supposed to be for the Canadian contest, actually.
Yeah.
But I found that having that contest on my mind, I didn't even want to look at it. Like it kind of ruined the fun for me, and that's when I kind of realized I was like, I don't think maybe, like as far as like a group build would be a hoot, but it kind of made me realize that as soon as it kind of gets competitive or things like that, that it kind of loses the fun for me. And that was an interesting realization.
For sure. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
the competitions are fun because we did our own competition here on GTS, which was the culture one, and it was really awesome to see everybody's work. But I think a group build just for the sake of a group build,
Yeah.
to just kind of show off.
Well, I mean, the last one we did was the roulette, where somebody else would choose the kit for us.
Mm-hmm. That was
And I
fun.
mean, yeah, I mean that's where the Efreet came from. Like,
Yeah.
Chris from the group, he basically let me pick what I was working on, which was kind of breaking the rules a little bit, but
At least you didn't get the asshole that I got, so that's fine.
yeah. And I mean, I was one of the few that I think finished almost by the deadline.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know Chris just finished off his Zagok just this week.
Yeah.
And that was his roulette
Fuck.
from me was the Zagok.
It's like 8 months
Oh,
ago.
that's what that red one actually that I think I fucked up. It's Justice. It's the fucking Justice. Why couldn't I think of Justice?
You said Justice. You did say
Did I say
Justice.
I think I kept saying Destiny.
No, you said Justice.
Okay. It's Justice. That was mine that I got, which I
Yeah.
wanted to build anyway because everybody loved that kit.
Yeah.
And it is very handsome.
For me, I got the guy picked the MG Jagan P Bandai one, but it's like I'm not about to paint this kit. It cost me $120. I'm not painting this kit. I'm just gonna build it.
Yeesh.
I'm gonna do anything to it. But
The M Jagan is perfect on its own. He's behind me. Oh.
I don't know. Hey, chat. So real quick, people in the chat, let's do a quick survey here. Just say the name of the kit.
Are you gonna say Jagan versus Jesta? Cause don't don't hurt my heart like this.
Wait a second. Speaking of which, now that I have you here, I don't think you ever saw that I made a actual survey on Instagram regarding that question, and then I tagged you with the results, right? So we're gonna go into the archive.
I'm getting my boy and bringing him over here.
I'm getting my archive here. But I'm almost sure that the Jesta won by like 85%.
Don't say mean things to my son and my son's son.
Oh, don't ever talk to me or my son ever again.
It's okay, baby.
It's okay. No, but I definitely tagged you. I'm pretty sure I did, but I don't know if you
I
saw
feel
it.
like I ignored it out of
Spite.
Spite
and hurt.
and anger. Yeah. You're like, fuck this Mexican guy, dude.
Yeah, what? Who let him in here? No, just kidding.
It was mostly Kevin.
Oh man.
This is the most handsome. This is the sturdiest, most beautiful MG. I could.
I'm gonna say yes to you because you're our guest today, so
That's right.
it's the best one. No.
I'm gonna hang out here and judge you.
Don't look at me, Jagan. Put that evil on me. All right. But enough of Gunpla, guys. We're gonna go on to some other things that Lexi here loves to do. So we're gonna. Oh no. We're gonna keep going back. We still have more Gunpla. I forgot. These are the ones that she added in yesterday.
Oh.
So this is the marble-looking one, the one that you had at that site. Let's talk about how you were able to create this effect, because this is sick.
This one?
Yes.
Yeah, this is actually hilariously easy, and it is actually because, obviously we'll talk a little bit about cosplay. I feel very embarrassed about talking about cosplay, but, it's like literally something I've done for cosplay tons of times, and I literally just, after much trial and error, I actually made my own water decals. I ordered water decal paper, I printed it all out, but they weren't quite opaque enough for kind of what I was going for, and they were a bitch to put on.
Yeah.
So then I was like, why did I don't even like water decals that much. I fuck them up all the time. So I was like, why am I even bothering doing this? Because it was expensive, and it was one of those moments that was like, this isn't obviously for me. So I literally printed off on my printer, my regular old ass printer, the painting I wanted.
Yeah.
Like I printed off actually like 4 of them so that I could get enough on all the wings and angle it really nicely. And then literally just Mod Podge, which I realized a lot of people didn't know what that was. But it's basically like crafting glue.
Oh, okay.
And finish things. And it comes in a variety of textures and things like that. But and literally just glued that motherfucker on there.
Wow.
Super fancy Elmer's glue.
Yeah, totally. So it's literally just like, it's literally glued on there. It's waterproof, which is pretty rad.
Oh.
Yeah, like I could
prove it. No, I'm kidding. No, oh, she licked it.
You guys are gonna regret having me on here now.
No. This is extremely fun. I'm laughing. I love it. This is awesome.
I'm sorry, everyone.
It's okay.
Fucking weirdo. But yeah, that's literally what I did. And I had, like, there's a lot of challenges because it's rounded, so you have to like cut them into smaller pieces and then make sure the shape's right. You want to make sure you're not gonna get any bubbles or anything like that. But I'm so insanely happy with this.
Yeah.
It looks so gorge.
Yeah.
So I literally have no idea what to do with the rest of the design.
You're like, that's what you said, right? Like, I peaked.
This is perfect. Somebody on TikTok was like, is that like a batarang?
God damn.
You went wrong. It is a bath. It is a bat.
It's a batarang.
Kind of does.
If I just leave it like this, it's a batarang.
There it is. You made battery. Very nice. Going on to the next thing, the other picture we have here. I don't know which one this is. It looks like a Zaku. It's got.
Is it white?
Yeah, it's white.
Yeah.
And it's got a bunch of holes.
Yeah. That one is sort of inspired by like porcelain and sort of like porcelain dolls. And I saw these pictures of these dolls that are like, have cutouts. And as everybody knows, the inside of the MG Zaku is so beautiful. Like, and like Sean did it, and a lot of people do things that to kind of show off that inner frame because it's so gorgeous. And I love that white Zaku. It actually hurt to put holes in it, but it's fine.
Did you just drill them? Like, how did you get these shapes? Because I see a heart in there.
Yeah, I drilled and sanded. So I actually did it by hand, which is why it's taking so fucking long.
Understandable.
Yeah, so there's a few more pieces in there that I never haven't showed on Instagram yet. That I've worked on, but it's literally like a hand drill, and then a tiny little sanding sticks to get it like that. Yeah, I'm excited about that one. I'm sure I'll paint it something. I still want it to be like off-white, I think, because I really do want it to have that kind of porcelain. Again, kind of a stone, kind of heavy feel to it. Yeah. And then really make that inner frame show through, which is actually the problem right now because the holes are a little bit small. So. Oh, okay. So I'm kind of working around, and I almost want to build up on it too, like almost make it look carved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks sick. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one I'm feeling pretty good about right now. It's just very, very, very tedious.
So you have,
Oh,
you
yeah.
have you have all these projects, like you said, they're not done. You're never finished with anything. It's just,
Yeah.
but I feel it's your personality, all the energy you bring, the way that you are, it just kind of shows that you're somebody who just likes to try new things. You're just like, here, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. Your mind doesn't seem to stop.
No, I wish it did. I'm on medication for that.
No. I fear the day that I meet with a Lexi that's not giggling all the time. And that's
I did a I did a project when I was in at art school there where I didn't giggle for 48 hours. It was a performance piece, you guys. Yeah, and I actually
What?
had everybody. Yeah, I had everybody sign off on it too. And every time I fucked up, I had everybody sign off like I fucked up at 10:02 a.m. because this person said this hilarious thing. And so I had so what I actually ended up handing in was a log of everybody signing off that I did not giggle and when I did, and then they would sign off too. So I literally just framed my documents and handed those in.
wow.
And it was actually it was a parody of I can't remember his name now, but another performance artist who does similar kind of wacky shit. Like he'll tie himself to another person and just like that kind of, and then he'll just hand in the photos. So yeah, but
Awesome.
people were really upset with me. It was not like people were like, "What the fuck is wrong? Like, are you okay?" Like,
Are you
it's
possessed?
yeah, it was.
I mean, look, I know the reason I say this stuff, guys, in the audience. So real quick, I'm gonna read to you some messages people put here for you. So Gunpla Go says, insane creativity with that Zaku. A Kid Chaos, aka Noble Mecha, says she really likes to torture herself for her art. Magic Mike, aka Shannon Tatum, says it's the artist syndrome. And Han says, how do you even make those whole shapes? I've tried and it was an epic fail.
Do you want me to show you the tool?
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah, go for it,
Since I'm down here and everything's here.
Yeah. Have fun with it. Don't worry about it.
Let's see here. Oh, uno momento, friends.
She's so guys, so the reason I say this about her is because Sean and I, we know her in real life. Sean obviously has known her for a longer period of time, but whenever she shows up to like the meetups, it's so cool because she's always laughing and brings this whole fun to just conversing with her. And so the way that she is right here is the same way she is when we're grouped up, maybe with a little bit more cussing, but definitely very fun.
More? I think it's called what is this? A pin
Vice.
pin vise or pin drill or something like that. And it has these teeny weeny. It has a whole bunch of different shapes. And I literally I was just looking at it. Oh, so it actually came with this guy, and this is tacky, or what do you call it? Sticky tack? Sticky tack.
Yeah.
So that the piece actually stays in there a little bit better. And then I literally just sit and like drill until it goes through. So yeah, I got this on Amazon.
There you go, guys.
Yeah,
Jeff
it's
Bezos.
pretty-
My boy Jeff Bezos.
You need to stop giving Jeff Bezos money. But
Right?
yeah, and these are all the different sizes and stuff of drills you can do.
Nice.
I need to get one of those bench vices. That would be handy.
Yeah, it's been really magical actually. I waited a long time. Dad's here and he has a present.
Show
that
it.
artwork?
Show it.
He got some art.
We want to say hi to him. Where is he?
I want to see Dad. Dad, are you ready?
Dad.
Wow.
Hey, Dad.
Dad.
How are you, man?
It goes.
Yeah. So there you go, Ghost. Now you know how she did the little holes and the sanding and stuff. So
Sanding.
yeah. So we can't wait to see this work finished.
Right?
Honestly. It's gonna be.
I didn't even know this was a thing on the go.
Oh, there's. I saw those. You brought them to a meetup one time. Those sanding, tiny ones.
Little tiny. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of what it's saying. I know. I have to have 800 things on the go. Insanity is my sanity.
Okay, so real quick, before we go into cosplay, Noble Mecha says, I have a pin vise, but are there shaped drills? Because how did you get that heart shape?
I sanded it out. So I actually just sanded a circle first,
Yeah.
like a little tiny circle. And then I have one that's a triangle, one of these little tiny I don't know where it is, but I have a little tiny one of these that's actually triangular.
Yeah.
I was like, is this it? No, it's not. This
Yeah.
one's wrong. And then I just kind of sand it into the heart shape.
There you go. Just sand a little
It
bit of
took
time.
One Piece is like a whole like series on Netflix. Like legit. I watched every crime doc on there, sanding that baby.
Sanding one heart. Just sanding one heart.
Found BTS sodas, you guys. I'm losing my mind.
So it
Bring
begins.
my boyfriend to me. Handsome.
Sure. Of course.
He found all of them.
Missing J-Hope and RM.
Okay, anyway. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, so there you go, guys. So if you guys want to make those, it's really more about dedication and kind of just sticking to patience and dedication.
I'm surprised I have so much of sometimes, but when you get something like that, it's just like compulsive. Like literally, my hands hurt after doing the sanding and stuff.
Yeah.
It's terrible, but it's gonna be good. It'll be worth it, I think.
Oh, 100%. But going on to the next thing we have here, now we're on cosplay.
Okay, you have to tell me where you're at.
Let's talk about the Siri cosplay, please.
Okay, that was probably my last. Because you guys, I'm basically retired from cosplay at this time. Not only because there's no cons, but actually Gunpla's filled that kind of like constant creative thing in me for now, or given me something with my hands basically. So Gunpla kind of took over that and so I don't cosplay very much anymore. I will make Sayla though. I promise I will.
Okay.
But Siri, you guys, I've never been more obsessed with the game in my entire life. I don't think. Dad could probably attest, but and I love Siri so much. I read all the books. I was so crazy about The Witcher when it came out. And actually, there's a monster in The Witcher that kind of reminds me of my reindeer too.
Oh, true.
But,
Is it the
right?
tree? Is it the tree? The big tree?
one
Those
that
little
comes out
bitches? Yeah.
Dog?
Yeah.
So awesome. Anyway, I should do more monster theme. Okay, Shablings. So yeah, so I worked a lot. Like it's all literally just shitty. Like it's almost I went to Fabricland and got just like the cheapest stuff, and it's literally for upholstery, but that's basically what I made that out of. And I actually, a friend of mine was Geralt, and I had a Yennefer, so it was a whole group thing. But I got to wear that to PAX, and it was actually the year that CD Projekt Red had a panel. So it was fucking awesome. Mall Cosplay, I don't know if anybody knows, he's like the famous Geralt cosplayer, was there, and people actually wanted pictures of me with him, and I was like, this is it. I peaked. I don't even need to cosplay anymore. Like, this is it, man. This is it. So
Yeah.
yeah. I don't even know how long I spent on that cosplay. I dyed my hair for it. I bought green contacts.
Everything.
The whole shebang. I just wanted to be Siri always forever.
Yeah. No, The Witcher 3 is an amazing game. It's an amazing game. If you haven't played The Witcher 3, then you're missing out. That thing is awesome.
Yeah, I know.
Hours of your life.
It has. I remember watching my wife play it and play it all through the DLCs and everything. And the thing about Tessie is that when she gets into a video games, like the main thing that you'll see with my wife do is she'll be playing a game, but she'll have her trusty cell phone next to her, just in case something happens. Like she needs to know what's going on, so she will play.
With the choices, it's stressful. I don't. I try and play pure the first time, but in games like Witcher where there's choices, you're like, I don't want to fuck it up.
That's her. I will go in there. I will go into well now so to show the audience, you guys can't see it. So this is where I have the slides, and this is where the screen is being shared. But this is her side. This is where she'll sit down and play video games on PlayStation or the Xbox or whatever. And the coolest thing is just turning around and seeing her on her damn cell phone. And I'm just like, why? And she's like, I don't know what's going to happen. I need to know what's going to happen. This has to be the right choice. And I'm like, that's not the point of the game.
I know. I made terrible choices in my first Witcher 3 playthrough, actually, that I found out later. I was like, ooh.
Well, we all made terrible mistakes on Mass Effect 2.
Oh, 100%. Mass Effect 2.
You guys did.
me as a gamer, you guys. It betrayed me as a gamer. I trusted video games before Mass Effect 2.
You guys did, because I don't mean to brag, but I did survive with everybody intact the suicide mission. Nobody died. And I even told my wife, and she's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yep." I don't know.
Okay, the only reason anybody died in mine is because I was like, I'm gonna finish up some side quests. Don't do
Bad
it.
plan.
Don't do side quests when your friends are dying, guys.
Yeah, that's how you kill Kelly Chambers real quick.
I 100% killed Kelly Chambers. It was so traumatizing. But video games are supposed to let me finish side quests.
They are.
Yeah.
At least,
Oh,
yeah.
well.
No, but
Betrayal.
seriously, The Witcher 3 will suck you in. But speaking of The Witcher 3, we also have cosplay here of 76.
Oh yeah, Soldier 76. Yeah, that was another group one we did with my friends. It was super fun. We did all gender bent. Which is something I hadn't done before actually, and I also made that jacket out of upholstery fabric.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I still have it. It's super. I love it. I think it's just so fucking cool. It's not cool. It's actually extremely nerdy, but I think it looks so fucking cool.
The definition of nerdy has changed now. It's cool to be a nerd. Okay.
It's true.
Sure.
It's cool.
Yeah, that one that was a good one. It took a long time. The gun was so heavy. I made it out of plaster. I was like noodle arms the next day. And there was so many people that had bought jackets, and I was like, oh, theirs look better than mine, but that's okay. I made mine actually, like, I don't know if you guys can see the front of it. I did like a punk rock sort of front instead of like the traditional zip front, so it had like a badass, what do you even call that? I don't even know what you call that finish, but it was punk rock. I loved it.
It's pretty sick. Yeah, it looks pretty sick. What's the next one, Sean, on there? What is this, Captain?
So we've got Captain Marvel, we've got Mimi, and we've got your All Might makeup.
Oh. I think like Gunpla and makeup and all these kind of things are so related. I think it's just whatever I want to express. I just have to figure out what medium I want to express it in. So to me, they're all kind of the same. Like when I think about those kind of things, like I was super into Digimon Tri when it first came out. It ended terribly. But
Yeah, that ending was not good.
it's bad. But the first like chunk was so good. So I was like,
Yeah.
Mimi's my hero. She's so amazing. She's
Have you seen how awesome Mimi gets in the new series?
I haven't kept watching because I want to wait till we actually do our podcast.
Fair.
So it's fresh. I want to have fresh reactions.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Well, let's just say Mimi, best girl.
Yeah, she's the best. She's like my original like idol. Just loved her. But so that's why I did that one. One person recognized me, and that was legendary. That's all I needed. And then what were the other ones? All Might, yeah, of course I got, like every other person, I got crazy obsessed with My Hero Academia for a bit.
Okay, understand.
Now I'm pretty behind. Yeah, it's pretty hype. I love shonen. Always will. I don't know. I'm a 12-year-old boy forever on the inside.
You got Captain Marvel.
Yeah, Captain Marvel got me back into comics after many years, actually. And then I got so into comics because I only know how to be completely obsessed with things. I don't know how to like them a regular amount.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was cool. I got to meet Kelly Sue DeConnick, who's the writer. I got to meet a ton of cool people now. Actually, I didn't put Spider-Gwen in there, but I was Spider-Gwen at New York Comic Con when they announced that it was going to be an ongoing series, and people lost their fucking mind. I felt like a celebrity. One guy like jumped over a table to take pictures with me. People were picking me up. It was wild.
Nice.
I miss cons. Oh.
Right?
They won't be the same for a while, though, unfortunately.
No.
Well, unless we all get vaccinated.
Yeah. Shoot me up. I don't care. I just want to see people again.
Yeah, just do it. So we're gonna go on to the next one. This is the one with your promo. This is the one with you, and this is from.
Oh, Persona 5. That's
Persona
Anne
5.
from Persona 5.
There you go.
Yes. So embarrassing. Dad was like, "That's the picture they chose." I was like,
Dad, I'm sorry. I had to choose something. Time was of the essence.
"Time was piggy." I also love love Anne. She's a bad bitch. I feel like as a character, I related to Anne a lot because I'm just so hot. No, just kidding. No, literally.
Too.
Sorry, bad jokes. But because she moved a lot and
Uh-huh.
always like I didn't. I think this is how I became such a nerd. Actually, I moved a lot as a kid, and I was never really in one place very long.
Yeah.
I went to 3 different schools in grade 8 alone.
Mhm.
So I liked her a lot as a character because people sort of misunderstood her and kind of created all these rumors and thought she was a certain way when she wasn't, just because she was new or she was quiet. And I really loved that. That was a character that I really connected with.
Mhm.
And that was another one I did with my friends because cosplaying with friends is the only way to cosplay.
Yep.
It's so fun.
Yep.
But yeah, I love Persona 5. That was probably the best game that came out that year,
Mhm.
2019, something like that. But
I still gotta
great
play it.
soundtrack. Oh, Sean,
From
you got a
2018, you
list.
said?
I think it was 2018, 2019. I want to say it's 2018, maybe.
Better than God of War? Better than Red Dead Redemption 2?
Okay, do you know what? I think that was a different year then, and maybe it was
I'm gonna press
2017.
X to doubt on that one because God of War is, by God, one of the best games to have ever been made.
Yeah, I guess. It's okay.
What?
Sounds kind of mainstream. Are you a fake nerd boy or
What?
what?
Wait, okay. Whoa. I take offense to that. So let me tell you guys a quick story about God of War. So, nothing. Look, it's gonna make me sound like a hipster, all right? And by God, I hate sounding like a fucking hipster. But when I was in grade school, I used to play a lot of God of War, Castlevania, and all that stuff, right? Like God of War 1, 2, and 3. And I remember when I played God of War, the first one, it first came out. My dad got it on the PlayStation 2. And I played it and I loved it. I told all my friends about it, but I think the biggest hype thing back then was Grand Theft Auto and things like that. And I just didn't really care for a lot of those games. And then, like, the point is, 2018 comes around, God of War comes out, and apparently, I was like, where were all these fans when I was young? Now everybody loves God of War, and it's like, fuck. It's just like the same. I don't know. It's a weird thing, but I was a huge God of War guy. My favorite series of all time is Devil May Cry, though. Devil May Cry 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Devil May Cry is the best, dude. I've always wanted to be Dante, despite me not being white, not having the hair, all that stuff.
We got wigs.
Yeah.
Dante.
Virgil, because my
What was the chick with the blonde hair? Where the
Trish.
Trish.
Yeah.
I haven't thought about Devil May Cry in a long time, but it's
God.
so edgelord. I also have a fondness for it for sure, though.
Oh, for real. I mean, but yeah, no, I'm not a fake nerd. Okay. Fuck.
You're getting crushed.
Who, Dante?
I liked this before it was cool. I thought Dante was so fun when I was like 12.
Oh, he is. Fuck, I don't care what people think. Devil May Cry 5 Dante is hot as fuck,
so.
dude. Comes
Original
out.
Dante, though, he's such a smarmy piece of shit.
Which is the best part about him is just like he's so snarky. He doesn't care. He's very loose but he's a badass. Like he'll kick your ass.
Yeah, that's true. There's just too many of those out there now. I'm over it.
Well, I mean, but Dante was there before the other ones.
The OG, maybe not the OG, but one of them for sure. I
Yeah.
wasn't sick of it at the time. I thought it was pretty awesome. So
Yeah, it's pretty sick. But this is gonna turn into a video game episode here very soon.
a video game episode.
We should do one with Lexi on here.
Yeah.
But before we go into other video games, let's talk about this video game. You're wearing a blue. Is this from Dragon Age or is this some?
Oh, the Grey Warden. Yes, Dragon Age. Yeah.
Talk to us about that BioWare classic.
Yeah, I fucking love Dragon Age.
There you go.
What else is that? No, just kidding. I was way late to the Dragon Age party actually. And I bought it, and hilariously, Dad over there was like, "What the fuck is that? You're not gonna play that." And then I was like, "This is the hypest shit I've ever played in my life." And then he was like, "Oh, what's going on there? That looks kind of cool."
Oh yeah, let me. That's literally what that sounds like, guys.
Oh yeah.
Far off.
But yeah, I love. Actually, I made so many friends through Dragon Age at the time. That I watched. Whenever I made that was the year that the first season of Daredevil came out. Because there are so many scales on that fucking what do you even call it, Tunic.
Mhm.
I watched all of the first season of Daredevil while
Mhm.
putting those on.
Mhm.
So yeah, I do like to suffer for my craft, I guess. And like some people recognize you, but it's like an old game and whatever. But
Yeah.
honestly, Dragon Age, I met so many cool friends that I'm still friends with because of that particular fandom. It's actually like
No.
really intense and really awesome.
Look,
And obviously, because it's local, I
Mhm.
think that also is obviously very big in Calgary and Edmonton here. But
No, but wasn't I correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't Dragon Age made in Canada?
yeah,
but
Edmonton.
Yeah, I mean, I know for a fact. I think this is when when my wife goes to the meetups with me, I'm like, you have so many things you can talk about because she's such a big fan
I know,
of Dragon
she's so
Age. Yeah, Dragon Age, Mass Effect. She's like a huge Mass Effect fan. She's like, I'm like,
I
just,
feel like I freak her out. I'm always like, she's scared of me
no,
now.
my wife is way more weeb and into things than I am when it comes to that stuff. If anything, I think I'm more into Gundam than she is. But anything else, like video games and everything, I think Sean is starting to see that a little bit more.
Yeah, Tessie is so much cooler than Jess.
Yeah.
Jesse, don't be shy.
The
Be my
coolness
friend.
that I get, this thing I get, it's from my wife. She's rubbed it off on me. Like her essence is now part of me in some way. Not super into anime though. But going on to the next thing that we have.
No, fair enough.
Oh,
Dad's been watching some fucking bad anime, so like, this is horrendous.
you have such elvish features, like in your face. It works so well with you. How did you do the ear on this picture?
Remember, I'm a makeup artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's actually it's prosthetics. That's all prosthetics. So, you can buy ears.
Mm-hmm.
And then the hard part is the blending and stuff like that. So the ears actually come like a generic beigey color. So I actually went in with a bunch of makeup and made sure they were similar to my skin tone and stuff. And then you have to actually build up the glue so that you get like a really nice edge to them so that you can't see kind of where your ear and that ear begins. I love wearing the elf ears. It's true. I feel like for some reason they suit me. If I could wear them to work, I would.
Mm-hmm. Do it.
No, I don't want people to know I'm that nerdy until like a couple minutes into our conversation.
A couple seconds. Uh-huh.
Yeah, like a few seconds.
The ridiculous thing about her work is that she's got one person building Gunpla, and she's got one person who has admitted that she had a crush on Joe Keto as a kid.
And I work at like a makeup store, you guys. These guys they're not nerdy. They're only nerdy because I force it upon them.
Good.
I'm their boss.
They kind of have to.
Force your personality. Force.
You're gonna listen to my
One of us.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I'm glad that they're open, honestly, and not they're like everyone's kind of open to it. They think it's kind of cool and interesting. And honestly, like my friend who got the Gunpla, my coworker, she wouldn't have even known that was a thing that she could potentially like. So I was so excited when she actually wanted to go buy one. And
yeah. No, it's
super cool.
super cool. Yeah. So guys, if what we're hearing is a GTS Adventures Once We Can, where me and somebody else from the crew goes over to Lexi and she puts some makeup on us, let us know. I will do it. I'll let. She's such a good makeup artist. You guys are seeing it right here on the cosplays. We're gonna go through this one's a little bit. Siri again, on this one, and then you have this other one that I don't know where it's from. Sean.
What does it look like?
It's you've got like the yellow.
That's Final Fantasy VI.
There you go.
Yeah, and it's actually based on the Amano art, so it is very, very big. That's another one that I spent like 700 hours beating to have like 2 people know who I was. But those 2 people were so excited, worth it.
Nice. Man.
But yeah, we did like literally like the concept art versions of a game from fucking 1996. Yes.
Yeah. I was 1 year
And
old.
I spent oh my god.
I was a
Right?
baby.
The 2 of us being in our 30s, and we're dealing with Jess being like late 20s.
Throw up in my mouth.
Hey. I'm on 26 right now. I'm still in my mid-20s, all right? Let's not get far ahead of me.
You're on the other side of 25. You're late 20s.
Oh, God. It's happening.
One of us.
One. Yeah. So now we're gonna go into your makeup artistry. So this isn't really cosplay. I think this is just you kind of. You got the Freddy Krueger here. You got. Is this you or is this somebody that you? This isn't you, right? The one where like she's got her eyes closed and doing like a pouty face.
The David Bowie. The
Oh, no,
David
that's
Bowie
Ashley.
style
That's my
makeup.
best friend Ashley. Yeah.
Nice.
She's in a band, or was in a band. She's in another band, not that band.
Okay. She was in a band, but not in the band, but she isn't.
She's in a different band now. But yeah, that was a band for their album. Yeah. A band shoot.
Yeah. I mean, I guess
Yeah. Bowie-ish.
we can tell the love that you have for your craft in general, whether it be Gunpla, cosplay, when you were doing it, and makeup artistry, that what you do now. And, you know, it's your job and all that. It's just, how did you get into it? Like, what exactly drove you to wanting to paint people's faces?
Oh my God. I don't know. Do you know what? Really early on, I can think of like certain movies and things like that I loved. I've always loved costumes. I always loved dressing up, for sure. So in a lot of ways, honestly, it's all very related, I think, to kind of, yeah, and I did a lot of theater. I used to do everybody's makeup for our high school plays, actually, really funny. Or people I didn't even know would come up and be like, Lexus, can you do my eyeliner? And I'd be like, how do you know about me? And then hilariously, I did not think that makeup was something I was going to do in a career. I actually wanted to get into acting, which is funny because in retrospect, I've gotten into acting, but I took a very long route there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it actually really stemmed from theater and film and movies and what special effects and like practical effects and things like that. I always drew a lot as a kid and painted and
Yeah.
all those kind of things. So just changed where I was painting, I guess.
Nice.
And somehow made a career out of it. It was all a fluke. I think everything just happened. Yeah.
No, you're obviously good at what you do. I mean, even the Freddy Krueger image that we have up here, right? It's
Yeah.
This is you.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the idea of doing things without prosthetics too. Like I like the
Yeah.
idea of painting the illusion.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
It's kind of what excites me about makeup, I think, a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, definitely
I mean-
talented.
We also have your Kefka on here.
Ah, Kafka!
Like that's unsettling, which is perfect for Kefka.
Thank you. Yeah, I love Kefka. Kefka's stupid makeup. He's so fucking evil. I don't feel like Kefka has redeeming factors. No, Dad's like, no.
Well, not
Fucking poison the water, bitches.
there's two different types of Final Fantasy villain. You've got the Sephiroth and the Kefka. Sephiroth, people for some reason keep forgiving, but Kefka, you can't. He's just bad.
He's just bad. He's just so bad. I love him.
Going on to this one where you have multiple it's like spider eyes. You have like 8 eyes.
Oh, that's from that's the stock from what's that called? Saga. If anybody hasn't, if you guys like stories and kind of like epic sort of fantasy stuff, Saga is so fucking good. And that character, yeah, is obviously a spider. It's
Nice.
topless, but I couldn't do that.
Oh, I didn't even notice, but yeah, there you go.
I don't think she has arms either. It's been a while, but
Yeah.
yeah, that one still. People still are like, I saw you on Tumblr, and it's that photo.
Somebody took your photo and posted it on Tumblr.
I must have many years ago, but it still floats up, and every once in a while somebody will ask me about it. It's kind of funny
Nice.
how it shows up. It's not even like the best thing I've ever done, but
It's pretty sick.
the illusion turned out really well. With the
Yeah, it's
makeup.
pretty cool.
And the next one has like some tribal paint. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying that because I
Am I
don't.
purple?
No.
Yeah, you're kind of purplish.
Oh, that's Destiny. I also was obsessed with Destiny for a bit.
The game.
Yeah, the game Destiny. Yeah, so it's oh my god, I can't remember what they're called right now. But yeah, it's a race of people in Destiny.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I tried to get into. I tried to get into Destiny too, but it was just very grindy. I was like,
It is very grindy. It's like an addictive grindy. I had to cut myself off, and I haven't touched it since because it's Bad News Bears.
yeah.
I only played Destiny 1 up until the point where the only thing left was raids, and I'm just like, I'm a lone wolf in these games. I can't do raids.
Yeah, all my friends actually played until the PC version came out, and everybody ditched me.
Everything's better on PC. I'm sorry. It's just the way it works, man. I just feel like I try to find new games. Like that's why me and my friends, we downloaded Destiny 2 because it's free to play, right?
Yeah.
And we were like, hey, let's play it. And like it was really fun for like the first 3 hours, and it's like, oh, we have to keep grinding and grinding and grinding, and then we just keep.
Had both TVs down here. We have 2 PlayStation 4s. I feel like was Destiny related. Why do we have 2 PlayStation 4s? I don't know. We were fighting. We
Don't
had both
touch mine.
TVs beside each other, and we would just like do the raids and stuff together, and so that we wouldn't have to be on headset, and we'd just be like, behind you. Like that was like all we'd talk about all day.
That was your conversation. That was your.
Yeah, like we'd literally come home and be like, all right, what do we got to do today?
Yeah.
We did it with Diablo too.
Oh, Diablo! Diablo 3 is sick, and then the new one's coming out, so that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it
2.
looks cool.
I can't wait for Diablo 2.
Diablo 2?
Yeah, they're redoing Diablo 2.
That's right. Is that what it is with new characters and stuff?
I don't know.
Classes?
I'm not sure exactly what. I think it's just a remake.
Oh,
So-
okay.
They're just making it look nicer.
I can always get behind that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Updating
Mass
the.
Effect.
Yeah. Oh,
That one.
May. There's just gonna be there's gonna be 3 people in this house just simultaneously playing Mass Effect. I'm sure.
Yeah, I hope Dad finally fucking plays.
What? Dad, get over here, young man.
Get over here. I feel like I play games like 5-1. Like I will beat 5 games and Dad will beat 1. He's coming over. He's been triggered.
Why? Why haven't you played Mass Effect, Dad?
There's not enough time in the world, man. It's on the list.
What are you doing right now?
What are you doing?
Right now.
I'm grinding my waifus.
Mobile games, you guys.
Ah, come on, Dad.
I'm in 2 plans. I got commitments.
Dad, you're so Asian.
What? You have to make him play it. Make your husband play.
I saw Jack for like a second and was like, maybe I'm interested in this.
Wait, Mass Effect 2 Jack or Mass Effect 3 Jack? Because
You, Jack. Like,
oh, because
Dad likes bad bitches.
Mass Effect 3 Jack is pretty great. I love Mass
I
Effect
love
3
Mass
Jack.
Effect. So hot. Love her. Babely.
That's
You
just,
haven't seen Mass Effect 3 Jack, but
we can all agree that
Yeah.
Liara is the hottest one, right?
I think
Liara
she's-
just wants you for your curse. She just wants you because you got electrocuted by
She's
that
smart,
pool.
dude. That's a cool thing about her. She's
okay with
smart. She can use me
I'm
for
Team
whatever she
Barrett.
wants. I hope my wife didn't hear that. But yeah, Liara, Team Liara, dude. Forever.
Yeah, all right. I respect that.
Yeah.
I like that she draws on her eyebrows. As a makeup artist,
I can appreciate that.
all,
appreciate
sorry.
that she draws on her eyebrows. I'm sorry. I'm derailing.
I think when Mass Effect comes out, we should have just a Mass Effect episode.
Oh, please, yes.
Let's fucking do it. We're there. It's there. I'm planning it out. But Lexi, you have to be free.
I'll be free
Okay.
for Mass Effect.
Okay.
Time. Talking about.
She's like, engrave this.
Time.
Sear this in your brain, Jess. I will be free for Mass Effect, not you or Sean. Mass Effect. So now we have a picture of you with your Juno Awards, all access.
Oh, I would just put that in there for bragging rights.
Nice. Go for
I
it.
actually, in whatever year that is, 2015 or something like that, I actually got asked to do makeup at the Junos, which is, for the people who don't know, it's the Canadian Music Awards.
Basically, yeah.
And it was fucking sick, and I got to do like Shawn Mendes, who was like a baby at the time. He was a little baby. I don't even think he was 18 years old. He had Harry Potter cufflinks, precious. I got to see The Weeknd. I don't know if anybody knows the Guess Who, but I got to meet Burton Cummings, which is like one of my favorite male vocalists of all time. And yeah, I got to do just so many and meet so many cool people, and it was it's one of those things that I really lament that we can't have right now as award shows, because that's also award shows and fashion shows and things like that. In what I do is like the best part of my job. It's so fun and the energy is so good, and
Yeah.
so yeah, I've been thinking a lot about it because I miss that kind of stuff. I miss that kind of like high intensity, like they're long ass days. Like I think I did a 12-hour day and an 8-hour day or something like that.
Yeah.
At the Junos and the Juno galas, but super super cool. One day we'll get back to it.
So is it just for Canadians?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, it's basically like just Canadian artists,
Oh, okay.
Canadian music.
Yeah, it's the Canadian version of the American Music Awards.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
So
because if you get to go to Juno Awards again and John Mayer is there, you know,
What?
hook a boy up, dude. Do you know what I would do to meet John Mayer? If I met John Mayer, I would die. I think I would die. I'm not kidding
I was
you.
really hoping Drake would be there because I was like, I could bring his eyes in like just a little bit. Like it would be. I had like a plan for Drake. But I did get to see the weekend.
Please let part of it be that you refer to him as Wheelchair Jimmy the entire time.
Fucking Degrassi. Remember when you got shot?
Yeah.
Remember you got shot in fucking
I've seen like 4 episodes of Degrassi, and that is one of them.
Hey, Degrassi's my jam, dude. All right.
Yeah, it was hype though. Everyone was super cool. It was
That's
really
awesome.
fun.
That's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
see, again, like your dedication to your craft has really brought you to all these places, right? You may say it's a fluke, but the flukes don't happen one right after the other. You're obviously good at what you do, and you have a great personality, so that's why it works so well. I mean, and we're still looking at your makeup artistry here, and it just looks amazing. You have this one with like I think it's a Chinese inspired one, maybe I think Chinese New Year or something.
Oh, like a
Looks-
mask, an Ani mask.
Oni mask.
Yeah, I was gonna
there.
say it looks like an Oni.
So it'd
Yeah.
be Japanese. Yep.
Yeah. A friend of mine's a tattoo artist, and we always kind of think about concepts and stuff for tattoos. So that's where that one kind of came out of. Obviously, I wouldn't get a face tattoo, but or maybe I would,
Mike
but
Tyson
not that.
over here. She goes through a Mike Tyson face.
I do have a Gunpla tattoo. Sadly, it's under here.
True. And it's actually
Really do.
pretty badass too.
It's a Jesta. All right, and then what is this one down here where you're like this person you drew her like half burnt with like without an eye?
Oh, that's Mazakine from Sandman.
There we go. Very nice. You're just really good at what you do, man. And
Thank you.
you're so good not only at that, but you're also a voice actor.
I am.
So Sean knows a little bit more about this than I do. So
Well, I mean, I know that she's had 2 credited roles, and there's some stuff that can't be talked about yet. And the studio here in the city that she records at actually has done a couple of Gundam series.
Yeah, Zeta, which is I feel like legendary. Like, come on. One, it's my favorite Gundam series.
As problematic as it is.
Yeah, it's for all the wrong reasons. But come on, I've recorded at the same studio where Camille said, "I'm a man and it's a man's name," and that's like
legendary.
that director directs me weekly.
But you
And
also
realizes that he's a legend.
you also recorded at the studio for there where the line "Kyoji" was recorded.
Oh no, she froze on
Uh-oh.
us.
Rose again.
Fucking
Lexi.
fucking dad and his waifus, dude. God. Oh, there she is.
Oh.
She's back.
It disconnected.
Yeah, it's Dad. Dad is downloading more waifus on his phone. Tell him to stop.
Don't stop the waifus. You're fucking up my stream.
Data.
He's on data, he says.
Oh.
So-
Well, I missed the part. I recorded at the studio that also did what?
Where the line "Kyoji" was recorded during G Gundam.
So cheesy. Oh my god! Actually, the guy who plays what's the French guy's name in G Gundam?
I can't remember.
So he also directs me now. He's a director, and he
Nice.
just does voiceover. But yeah, he said it was his first big role, and he's horrified. It's very embarrassing. So I was like, I'm immediately going home and watching this. I hope you know.
I mean, he did okay. I
You
mean,
did all right. There's
G,
worse.
G, G Gundam is 100% cheese, and that's the best part about it.
Yeah, totally.
Yep.
I feel like the one that always cracks me up. It's not there, but Gundam Wing. What is that one guy's name? Who talks like he's yelling?
Oh, General Septum.
General Septum, and that guy's not even credited. There is no credit for the General Septum voice actor.
They probably pulled.
So embarrassed.
They probably pulled the janitor in to do it. They're like, we're out of people. Let's just get the janitor to record this, and he just yells into the mic the entire time.
You're hired.
Watch the Gundam Wing Abridged. That's on YouTube. Please do, because they make fun of him so hard, and it's. I was crying on. If you love Gundam Wing, please watch the Gundam Wing Abridged. It's called what's it called? Anyway, look it up. It's so
called
funny.
Gundam Wing Abridged. That's what
And
it's called.
their voice acting is amazing. Actually, they do like their impressions of everybody is so good. Spot on. Please watch it. It's so funny. Yeah, I do voiceover. Yes.
I don't know. It's just I haven't seen these, but you said like you play these characters that I think the most fun that you had out of these two that we have up on screen. Which one was it? What'd you say?
Definitely Nanami, who is the one with the heart eyes. If you guys have that picture, she is like almost like a blondish hair, not the cotton candy one. The cotton candy one was actually really hard. It was my first role as an actual character, like not just doing back. And she's nothing like me at all. She's very like boy crazy, and she's very whiny. And I was like, I hate this. And he kept being like, can you be whinier though? And I was like. But Nanami is like a bad bitch. She's super tsundere. It was way more fun to play her.
Mm-hmm.
The one I'm doing right now is a villain who has a mech. Pretty sick. So that's been a lot of fun. And it's also cat themed. I think I've been typecast as cat girl, but I'm all for it.
Okay.
And I did a couple other ones that are hopefully coming out soon. I don't know. Sometimes you just don't even know when they're going to broadcast or if they're broadcasting somewhere else. And then eventually they'll go up. Or sometimes you'll never see what you did ever again.
Yeah.
You'll do 2 hours on a character and then it disappears into the abyss somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I've been meaning to sit down and watch Cardfight Vanguard just to see your performance, but I have no idea where to find the dub.
Oh,
Like-
I could send you a link. It's straight up on YouTube now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Because the sub is on Crunchy. I can find the sub on Crunchyroll, no problem.
No, the dub's on. Yeah, and I think I'm there pretty quick in that one.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the big episode. Oh God, no, I'm a pretty main character in that one. You'll find me pretty quick, but I have some dramatic stuff. That was a really fun one. That director is really easy to work with too. He's kind of open to you doing your own takes on lines and things like that. Whereas the other director I work with he knows what he wants, which is good too. It's a good challenge for me. But
Yeah.
I'm excited. I really can't wait for this next one to come out because it's so silly and fun.
Well, we can't wait. Can't
I
wait.
can see like a little cat laughing and stuff.
Well, I think it's safe to say you're a woman of many talents.
Well, thank you.
It's safe to say that. And honestly, I don't know, Sean. What do you have to say, man?
I mean, thank you for coming on the show with such short notice. Like,
For having me. It's fun I just miss talking to people about nerdy stuff.
Oh, well, I mean, now that you're kind of putting yourself out there, we are bringing you back for a Mass Effect episode, a separate video game episode, and you're coming back in 2 weeks for the second episode of, I guess I'm telling people now, but she's coming back for What's Up Discord number 2. So she will be here with me and Sia. And
That's okay. I'll stop. If you're like, fuck, that girl's voice is annoying.
Oh, no, not at all.
I get it, man.
No, it's
True.
not. It's not. I mean,
eventually we'll get back to figuring out our Digimon podcast because everything's on standby. But
Blake is on standby.
I know, because we kind of had issues with doing it over online, so we figure it's best to just do it together.
mm-hmm.
But we can't do it together because the government says we can't. And
We have to try this online thing again.
yeah, maybe we'll give it another go.
I can help you guys figure it out. I literally live with Sean now. Well, he lives with me
This is true.
technically.
I just want to talk about Digimon, and then I just wanted to like exist.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
I don't have to do anything else, which is the bad part. But I guess I'm pretty occupied.
Well, I mean, we did track down an editor for the podcast. So
That's true.
yeah.
Oh my god, I'm getting too close to the screen again. I always tell people though, you guys, like, people think I'm just good at lots of things, and that's not true. I just try very hard at lots of things. And that needs to be clarified here, because I'm not naturally good at these things.
Yeah, we
You
didn't
have
even include the fact that she does karate. Like,
Can you show us a demonstration by beating that up right there?
He gets so mad. I try. Like, why are you just punching me right now?
Oh.
I'm practicing.
I gotta keep these things well oiled. These guns. And no, don't. You do not have an annoying voice. I have an annoying voice. I talk a lot too. So I think we get along just fine. And we can't wait to have you back. Honestly, thank you so much, like, for coming on such short notice. Like I said, this isn't the last time we see Lexi. Lexi will be here.
Yeah, I'd love to talk a little more Gunpla stuff and things too. I feel embarrassed. I don't know why I feel embarrassed talking about other stuff, but
No, don't feel embarrassed, dude. We literally have a show about Gunpla. So
no, I'll talk about Gunpla all day, every day.
yeah, of course. But I want to. Well, you want to remind people about our social media pages, Sean?
yeah, for sure. So, I mean, as you guys know, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. I mean, at this point, if you guys are watching us here, we hope that you're following us here. And also the YouTube, where we put up our reviews, we put up the archives of these streams. So definitely give us a follow there, and like and comment on the videos to get them more attention with the YouTube algorithm, because it hates existence. We understand. So yeah, show us your support wherever you feel like it, and yeah, thank you guys for the support. Actually, we really appreciate it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
And of course, we also have Patreon, because we want to make the show better for you guys, but to do so, it does require some help. So every little bit that you guys can help out with Patreon, we always appreciate it. And everything that comes out of Patreon goes right back into the show.
Exactly. And help us out so we can get this, this person, Lexi, Agesta, finally. So she can see the enlightenment that it is building Agesta. But all kidding aside.
Perfect son.
But seriously, thank you so much, Lexi, for being on the show. This is super fun. It was extremely fun.
I hope everybody else had fun.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, you have fans. It's like this.
Still, guys, I'm not worthy.
Well, guys, as we have already learned from the already 3 seasons that we've been on here, is that it's always the most talented that are the most humble. And here you have Lexi. So, that case, it's still the truth. So we will see you guys next week here with our very own, my co-founder of this show, Justin Studio G, will be on the show next week. So whoever's watching this and gets to this part knows who's going to be on the show next week. But he will be on as a guest. I get to interview my friend who's been my friend since before he was famous. And now I get to grill him on a lot of things. So be sure to be here for that. So we'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys for watching. And yeah, take care.